Oh, hi. So today I'm continuing with the narration of my journaled morning meditation Akashic records, which, since I've started, very much have to do with the very human, very personal parts about life on the planet. It's curious when spiritual guidances can feel not very spiritual, but I'm thankful and grateful. So, without further ado, into July and August of 2025. July 3, 2025. Daughter, it is I, Metatron, come to greet you as you sit on Kuan Yin's shore of compassion. I have missed our delineated times together, yet also I have been with you. As your attention is drawn to the man sitting next to you, notice how though his posture stays the same and his presence does not change, the body morphs through your past Cancer sun sign lovers, landing on a younger version of Magnus next to you. His crystal light body is awake and active, as is yours. You will have time in prayer and energy full and thick, and this weekend away will be a dance of joy, exploration, and love. This is a portal you are entering, for the liberation found on July 4th reverberates and was good, is good. That you are traveling during a season of liberation where the country and cosmos celebrate with you is not coincidental, for your own personal liberation is nigh. As has been spoken before, you have had enough compassion for Aurelius. His soul journey is intact, he is well enough, and he is no longer your concern. The work he and your youngest have chosen is theirs alone. It was never your business. It is certainly not your business now. You have enough compassion for Magnus, though you could respond with more gentleness when his heart called for it. However, the being I wish you to apply compassion to in this season of massive flux and transition is yourself. You are ending your fertility. You are ending your contract of mothering and that of being Aurelius's paid companion. You are shifting friend groups and communities. I have led you here thus far. As you sit on this shore, know that I continue to go with you, and that which unfolds is of the highest good, even when it does not feel good. I would love to follow this thread further, but you are worn and weary and worn. I will close here knowing you are in good hands, safe, loved, enjoyed, and seen. July 9th, 2025. Daughter, my sweet-souled electron of fire and light who is burning with another's fuel right now, come in. Elohim the dragon guards you always. He is with you now. Sit, my dear. Drink. Breathe. You are overwhelmed by too heavy an emotional burden, for as much as he is joy for you and desires to pour into you, very often the high contact is what he needs, not what you need. His children provide built-in breaks. This is and will remain helpful for you. Magnus is demanding of you, highly so. He is moody, oftentimes childish in his desire to have things his way, have you conform with his agenda for what perfect love is, and he does love you deeply and from the heart, and is also willing to make concessions for you. It is not that the intimacy is taking place too often for you, for your container for sexual energy is vast, and you are partnered with one who can fill you. It is that you are unsure of his motives in continually giving, and his lack of relaxation in receiving are not clear to you. Magnus is a service soul, as are you. You worry the emotional soup that brings so much drama bubbling to the surface is not actually in service to either of you, but hear me, daughter, it is. There is a backlog of impurities being burned off, burned away in this early but intense season, and what you pull up out of the other as you continue to go, as you continue to grow, will be less challenging, more palatable, and easier for you to digest. He does not mean to be taxing to your system. Truly, his wish is to pour sustenance in. If this is the long haul you wish, you can have it, but nothing is free. Work will be required, and sometimes it will not be work you are interested in. Yet the gifts found here are good, true, strong, and lasting if you choose them. Do not fear for his health on any level of his being. You are powerful individually and even more so together. There is toxicity in his house. Your presence combined with his brings it out. There is toxicity in the lineage that does not wish to leave, but cleansing is possible, and cleansing comes through hope. Hope is in desire with expectation of obtaining or fulfilling. Hope is in manifestation of a new reality. The more you dream together, want together, plan together, play together, the more the shadowed tendrils of the past leave. The ant carries a great spirit of bitterness that has permeated the walls of his home. Hyssop is the remedy needed. Wash the home in it. Drink a tea made with its leaves. Intend that the bitterness be purged, and in its place live purity, live happiness, live flourishing, live joy. And so it will be. Amen. July 12th, 2025. Welcome, daughter of Metatron, carrier of the violet flame, wearer of the blue cloak, and woman on a vision quest. If I seem like Mithras, god of Rome and war, in this peaceful field of sunlit wildflowers, it is because I am a guide and protector of Magnus, and because as you continue to merge lives with him, your access to the field grows. You have more, not less. You become larger, not smaller. Yes, you have a future with Magnus on the mountain as one of your potential timelines, and it is a good and lovely one. The land would like your care, energy, and attention before the house, for it is the land that will house and provide for you come hell or high water. The spring is vital, and the clearing of all trash and natural debris needs to take place as priority over any other project. For if you have the support of clear, clean earth, everything else falls into place with ease. This is a sacred mountain full of deep, old wisdom, feminine energy of flow, receptivity to care and flourishing, and the abundant, flowering creative spirit that is Gaia herself. There is room to build something new together here, yes. It does belong where the shack shed is, and something small with a covered porch is right. The vehicles do not need any massive home, though if they did, it takes place on the other side of the road in the garden. The uncle and cousin are very supportive of Magnus. He has healed enough that he is ready to become the caretaker he was always meant to be for the land. It is a symbiotic relationship meant to continue in mutual provision. The ant is no match for him, and certainly not for you. A ritual to honor her soul in its largesse, her human experience, and the cutting of the cord between her and the land is all that is needed for her energy to leave. The home would like a new roof. The flashing on the back side of the trailer needs to be replaced so that moisture stops seeping in. New windows would look nice, but are not necessary, and the foundation is solid. A week before Helene hit, you were in the records. Please pull up September 17th, 2024, the writings where the message came in saying, there is always time needed in collapse, clear, and construct situations, whether it is a structure hit by lightning or consumed by fire or demolished with intention by a wrecking ball, and I wish to let you know time is not the enemy here. Neither wounded or corrupted energies will be woven into the fabric of the next age, so taking the time to sort through, purify, bring to justice, and apply any reparations that are appropriate must take place on all planes, yet wash away is in service to all, dear one. That foray you took in rereading sections with the word clear was just right, brightly burning one. Enough has been shared. Enough has been remembered. Enough has been called awake that I now retreat from your awareness and blessing, for I see that much awaits you with Magnus, and the path is good. Namaste, light bearer, earth walker, dragon witch. July 13th, 2025. Good morning, Seraphina. It is good to remember. As we have spoken of before, part of the reason souls break apart from Source is so that they can remember. You are divine will personified. You are divine love in motion. You remember the grief in the breaking apart, even though you hold the truth that the source light within you is the same source light that is the heart of God. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Remembering you are the embodiment of divine wisdom is less resonant for you than coming back into conscious holding of the truth that there is one light and its stream is you in the same way it is God. Magnetic power, electric love, and crystalline light now come together within you, expressing as Father, Mother, and Child. None need to be suppressed or repressed in order for another to take their rightful place. Let the light codes come directly into your womb, soothing all that is swollen, inflamed, and overworking. Overwork is not necessary for one such as you. Allow your womb space to become a temple of generative creativity rather than a continual solver of problems. You are not quite to the end of your fertility yet, and some sort of birth control is necessary for prevention of conception, but it is not your turn to do so. Allow your lover to take the lead and protect you, for he very greatly longs to do this thing and have you simply express fully. You have calibrated, you have synthesized all that has come before, and all who are not fit for you are kept from your field. You see how the roster is currently limited. Soon you will begin to call in those who are right to work with, and great will be your impact. There is enough provision for you and the youngest. It comes as you continue to separate yourself from Aurelius, who does not, and never has had your highest good as a motivator for his life. He takes from you, daughter. He does not give. The more you receive from those giving to you in purity of heart, even when it is perhaps lacking in perfection, the more your receptivity centers open, and you become one who calls in the bounty of the universe instead of one who holds herself separate from it. Be not discouraged about your womb space. It will quiet. It will settle when it is no longer forced to do anything against its active or unconscious will. Perhaps a day or two of protest, and then it will resolve. This is the transmission we, your Lavender team of ladies, have to share with you this day. It is now sealed, and we bless you with light as light. July 14th, 2025. Welcome, daughter of my heart. I, Metatron, thank you for calling in the angelic realm to your loved one's home, property, and field. In this space held so lovingly by earth, wind, water, and fire, know that you are held as well. There is so much support for you and those you love. You have asked that the way be paved. It is done. You have asked for direction, clear and sound, so that you know which way to go. It is here, it is now. The dog is an old soul and old friend who will watch over you well. In this current container, all you pour will multiply like loaves and fishes. I will work with Aurelius. I will open his hands, causing you to receive all you were meant to, and more. It was withheld with intention, for he did not wish to share power, resources, or keep his vows to the wife of his youth, but there is no escaping karmic contracts or the work of one's own hands. You do not have to divorce, but it would be wise if you did. You are happier here at Magnus's mountain home than any I have seen you in since your grandparents' cabin at the lake. Notice the flavors of sameness as you watch wind blow in the trees, sun sparkle on the water, and sit in this field of peace. At the cabin at the lake, you tended, nurtured, loved, and were loved there. The legacy you longed for with Aurelius was never possible, but the dream never died because it was still meant to be. There is room for you to work with Magnus to bring about all the legacy you ever hoped for. Marriage is not silly, though many marriages are. And what would take place between you would indeed be a divine union. It would go an incredibly long way in easing Magnus's lingering fears that this is everything for him but transient for you. You do not have to, but you have always wanted to be a treasured wife. The reason a woman takes a man's name is as a symbol of her claiming of him and his lineage, not the other way around. I am laughing with you in this moment of joy as the one you love has come home and joined you. This is only the beginning of the rest of your life, daughter of my heart. See it thus instead of as an ending, and it will take you far. Light go with you, grace be upon you, hope spring forth from you. It is here, it is now, it is done. June 19th, July 19th, 2025. Daughter, come in, welcome home. It is I, Metatron, greeting you with a kiss and a warm embrace after what has been a long journey. Elohim is present as well, grounding you from behind and pouring energy into your overworking back. It is too much, dear heart. That which you are trying to accomplish without entering into daily meditation, quiet, peace, and support causes the upheaval to be too much for your system. Loved by Magnus is a gift to receive. Shaped by Magnus or in any way molded into his image for you is self-abandonment. You are afraid you cannot hear me. You are afraid you are losing your connection to all in this season that asks you to sift through your rhythms, choosing which you need to keep for self-structure and which you need to lay down to embrace change. Rhythm and structure around food are incredibly important to your body and to your digestive tract in particular. Having meals around the same time every day gives your body a clock by which to process. Things are remaining too long in your track, causing you to absorb toxins from the food you eat instead of nourishment. There is no reason Magnus cannot adjust to your needs and rhythms here. For food at the same time daily prepares your body for sleep, helping regulate your circadian rhythms. I believe that the discomfort in your right flank is in response to your fallopian tube, which sometimes adheres to your bladder and bowels. Myofascial release in that area would be helpful. You are safe with Magnus, daughter of my heart. He is your soul family, a primary soul mate, and his intent toward you is fully good, wholly pure. His methods are sometimes not your favorite. His leadership sometimes comes in ways you do not wish, and he is not as healed as you would hope. But none of these things make him unfit for you. He is a good next step. He is the next right lover. Of course you miss past dear ones. Even the structure Aurelius provided for you is gone as you say yes to change, growth, and a whole new timeline. Aurelius will work with you, Seraphina. He sees the cost to both of you, but will work with you to set up a future where you are both supported and both free. Although he is not ready to make choices that separate him from you or the home just yet, 6 months from now, this will be different. There are steps you need to take and things that need to unfold as well. See things as you wish them to be. Write them, paint them, call the timeline to life. Yes, we can do that now together. Let us call in the entirety of your team. Let us allow the walls that you see as my library office to dissolve, and in their place visualize the field that is Magnus's property. We are all here together, sending energy into the earth, clearing out entities not in service to you, and paving the way for what is to come. We can invite Magnus's team to work with us as well, increasing the number of those present to 60. He often goes by Maximilian, yes. Call in the timeline now, Lyra. With the greatness of the man you have chosen next to you, take his hand and declare, I now call in the timeline of my flourishing, of the flourishing of the earth under my feet, and in the name of original divine source, calling the light of creation that makes now. The property is clear of all debris and is flourishing. There are fruit trees in the garden, nuts and berries aplenty. There is a second structure, the place that is for me, with all I need for apothecary in the garden. My witch hut comes into being in simplicity, grace, and peace. There is provision for me, mine, and all I came to serve, and so it is. Amen. We, the team of 60, seal this vision, this work, this timeline, this reality. It is done. It is done. It is done. You have what you wish, dear one. It is now yours. Begin the work. You have seen it, heard it, called it in. Now begin to live as if it is your life. Your youngest goes with you. Your youngest goes with you. Your youngest goes with you. This is the transmission you are ready to receive today. Your mugwort tea will assist in clearing any uterine debris ready to leave. I love you. I am proud of you. You are doing well. So, so well. July 20, 2025. Daughter, we, the Dragon High Council, welcome you to our circle and claim you as Dragon Rider. Magnus's daughter speaks rightly when she calls this out in you. It is time for forward motion. Your plans are right. Your dreams are aligned. We burn away the tendrils that remain with Aurelius, where you believe security comes with him, from him, or that your being bound to him is something stable and life-giving. It is not. To be with your fire sign son would be in high alignment. Purge some of the things in your home you no longer need and share them with this one you love, who raised you even as you raised him. You have always been friends and comrades more than mother and son. We think war comes within a year. You would do well to begin making the necessary shifts and changes now. A root cellar is wise. Containers that can hold water, mortar and pestle. Glass bottles for your apothecary. We know this feels strange and overwhelming, yet your ancestors lived from the land for millennia. You are partnered with one who is the same. We breathe power into your bones, life force renewed into your organs, and an opening of your remembrance templates so that your green witch gifts come back into fullness, into flourishing. There will be losses, yes. Your life has been built from them, as has Magnus's. You are prepared. You came here for this. Let go the dead weight that no longer serves you, then begin again what you intended all along. We bless you with our breath. May more breath come to you. We bless you with the scales falling from your eyes. May you see, may you see, may you see clearly, and may you see all. Let go the one way that held you in continual bondage and hold the truth of multidimensionality, multi-truths layered upon each other all at once that converge into one great magnificence as we remember, but never judge and never limit the experience of ourself or another. As we have spoken with you, we have continued to burn away all that does not belong between you and the Roman warrior who is Aurelius. Let go the boy. Let go the man. Let go the dragon. Let go the family system and simply be Seraphina. The load lightens. Let it lighten now. Your codes call in those who are right for you. May they come now. Peace be upon you, daughter of Metatron, who is also blood and bone, deeply devoted to the earth. All is well. All will be well. And so it is. July 24th, 2025. Let us begin with what needs to leave, what needs to purge, dear one. I, your dragon brother, stand beside you, breathing courage into your field and calling in the assistance of the rest of your team. Your William is not the way out. You have thought of him often of late because he is thinking of you, hating that he hurt you and wanting to make amends, yet he is still in no way aligned. You have exceeded him in growth and becoming. This simply is. Though you are comfortable in the life you once had together, you need the challenge of Magnus, the friction between you, to come into the next version of yourself. Of course, it feels frustrating to find the one you love, who wants you fiercely, pours into you desperately in great fear of losing you, and does not have easy room for you in his home. Your overwhelm speaks. It tells you it is not yet time. You need Magnus to build for you. You need to see him take action to accommodate you, make room for you. He has been deeply depressed and in survival mode for far too long, this ancient warrior who has found you once more. He built for his ex-wife, paving the way for their future. You need to see him stop spending on quieting the ache in the now moment and begin taking action to prepare for providing for your life together. You need not sell your home, but it is imperative you are not living with Aurelius in it. Begin by speaking your truths in the now moment as soon as you are aware of them. You need not withhold or process or overly process so as to make yourself palatable to those who have no wish to understand you. Those who have no interest in hearing you, knowing you, honoring you in the times you are directly expressing self, are not worthy to receive the gifts you pour out while pressing the mute button on Stephanie, on Seraphina, so they only take or demand your cooperation. Your survival, your safety thus far, has depended on your quietude, your cooperation with someone else's agenda for you, but rarely has your voice been welcome. You want the chains on Magnus's voice box to fall, yet if he is your divine counterpart, then the gag around your throat needs to go as well. You do no one any favors by silencing yourself or your needs to keep the peace. If you must be silent to keep the peace, is it truly peace or covert war that you are enabling? Aurelius remains at war with you to have things his way. He does not consider you or your needs, nor has he ever. Begin by using your voice truly, not from a need to control the environment so you will be safe or others will be well. This is the beginning step that changes the grid. I am with you. We are with you. Ask at any time for help, for emotional courage, and it will come. July 26, 2025. Come in, dear one. I am here. We are here. I would like you to take a moment and read Tom Kenyon's latest Hathor transmission as you are listening to their sound now. It goes, as a spiritual being living a human existence, the task facing you is not only to weather what is unfortunate, but to thrive, even in the midst of it. In order to do so, from our perspective, you must find ways to stabilize coherent states of emotion, for it is the union of thought, emotion, and intent that creates your reality. The most powerful and effective of these coherent emotions are love, appreciation, and gratitude. But how do you remain in these coherent states when there is so much distress around you? We therefore wish to offer you a sound meditation that is simple and highly effective at stabilizing your body, mind, and spirit in coherency. This is the truth you need right now, daughter of my heart and daughter of the heart of God. You did not come into this life to be Magnus's healer, and this cancer is not yours, though it can be part of your journey if you so choose. It belongs fully to Magnus, who was near to despairing of life. This could have been a good exit point for him, yet you give him a reason to hope again, to want, to live. The cancer has been set in motion for years, dear one. He is a warrior, your Magnus, and often leaves the earth in battle of some kind. If he can leave the planet in peace, in love, in forgiveness, gentleness, and grace, it will be a great balm to his soul. There is an opportunity to allow the toxicity to leave. The love he carries for you is real, lasting, true, and deep. Magnus is your soul family and very much wants to take care of you. My advice is this: let him. July 27, 2025. We have waited for this day, daughter of Metatron, the day you let go of fear, of control, of the need to make or make happen, and simply sink into love. We are the imps and fairy folk, old gods who have sunk deep into the earth, deep into the hills, yet who awake with your presence on our mountain. The debris must leave. For his wellness and yours, all man-made trash must leave the hill. We will work with you. We will guide your hands in what to raise and what to plant, but the debris must go. We lend our power to yours, our strength to yours, our joy to yours, but the ley lines must be clear so we can work. We appreciate your willingness to give offerings, but all we wish for is a clearing. You are more than equipped for the task at hand. While we understand your past reliance on Aurelius as a resource, he is not welcome on the mountain, for his hands are too stained with blood. You have worked as his remedy, as healer, his life support long enough. Your son is witnessing something new in the unfolding between you and Magnus and the ending with his father. His compassion awakens and has a place to flow. His heart softens as he watches his treasured one be finally treated like the treasure she is. He will always be other, but with Magnus he is seen, he is known. You know how to work with the earth. You hear the trees and their needs. You feel the vibration of flow under your feet and know how the natural order wishes to be expressed. Again, we say, work with us and we will work with the one you love, for love is what each of you offer and what you generate together. Its power is felt in invisible spaces, and its effect is to bring about change. You go higher together. You invite others higher. This begins with your children who have not yet been in the field of love, but it goes far beyond them. You do well to push him. Magnus has grown too comfortable with stasis, with smallness, with daily survival alone, and has forgotten that he came in with bigger dreams, grander visions, and the capacity to carry them out. Again, we say, push him a bit in the ways where you know and are sure. You are learning your gentleness is safe with him, and this is good, but it in no way erases your warrior fierce, your mother fierce. You are a defender of the earth, even as you live in the higher planes, for you love her dearly and want to see love spread across her face. This is what you and Magnus do together, daughter of the heart of God. Spread love across the face of the earth. You have already impacted many. You will continue to do so. You have our support, our blessing, our presence, and we will be speaking with you more through the coming years. Love is the cordial he needs. This you have, this you are. Place your intention that every interaction with him, every step toward him, every act of service be love. Set your intention that your love fill him, and this will be medicine. You are not a beginner here. What you call in will come. We lend our love to yours, our sister, our friend. May the light of Bridget, of Freya, of Kali Ma, of Samhara give you strength and power for the task at hand and the conquering of evil via love. We seal, we heal, we cast out, we pull the lines into order. It is done, it is done, it is done. Amen. August 2, 2025. Good morning, daughter. It is I, Metatron. I have missed you. It is good of you to come. It is good for you to come. Many are the concerns of your heart, and busy are the workings of your mind. Come in, sit down. I have a plate of fruit here, like Magnus creates for you each morning. It is incredibly right in your body. It brings in incredible amounts of light to your body. He is light for you, daughter of my heart. Many things need to change in his life before he is ready to provide for you, but these are set in motion with his advent on your grid and yours on his. The cancer in his body is a clearing, beloved. It is not for his ending, it is for his rising. Your connection to spirit grows with your connection to his land. Call in the vision, it will come. Call in the home you want. Call in the cousins signing the property and its care over to Magnus. There are 3 acres intended for him. I am proud of the way you have let go of so much fear around your youngest. Often have you heard that your choices are not meant to be directed by anything or anyone apart from yourself, and I remind you of this with Magnus as well. You can love fully and deeply, deeply and fully without sacrificing yourself, your needs, your desires for his well-being. If or when his needs require you to be his version of you, his vision for you, it is wrong to align with. That which you wish to engage in is right for you. The earth is right for you. The water is right for you. It is right that mutual care exists between you, that reciprocal investment be what takes place. Your Lavender team of ladies wishes to speak with you this day as you come ever more near to your Aphrodite era. Your beauty will call in, will draw those who are right for you, and your whimsy will push out and keep away those who are not aligned. Welcome them now, dear one, and know I am ever near, and Metatron takes care of his own. Good morning, Seraphina. Hello, our Lirabelle. Long have we waited for this moment, this timeline, when you walked away from all that is not and toward all that is. Our Lyran soul sister, priestess of the High Council, Elohim, architect of the early timelines that dissolved because there was not enough light to support them. We support you now. Watch him rise from the rock, from the rubble of this timeline that could not, and see him come back into form of one you can work with, share energy with, sit in the protection and presence of love with, one who is remembering and will continue to remember with you. His origins are older than yours, perhaps less refined, but just as holy, just as pure. Bloodline matters, for life is in the blood, yet this truth in no way wishes to annihilate those not yet of clean blood, or walking in their sacred purity as expression of divine source. Instead, it is an invitation to become. It is an invitation to let go and invite in. This Leo season, your Magnus has chosen his path to burn his impurities away with controlled fire, and this is right for him. He is lion fierce, and you are his lioness. Many unions were possible for you with soul partners during this time of escalation, of elevation. You chose Magnus for his power, for his passion, for his vastness, for his fierce love for and protection over his territory and all that is within it. Wake up, brother, wake up. Rise up, brother, rise up. Remember Elohim. Remember Eloha. Remember Elohara. This is the transmission we have for you today, our sister, our friend. May it be a light to guide you into the future that comes, the future that is, and the tectonic shifting required to get there. There is no separation. There is no separation. There is no separation. All is one, and one is all. Long have we danced in sacred circle around you. We dance still. We hold you steady within our joy. We hold you empowered within our sisterhood. We hold you. You are blessed to be a blessing, favored one of Metatron, beloved of Magnus, bringer of the golden flame, carrier of love, love, brightly burning love. All is now sealed around you, dear one. Our Seraphina Lirabelle's fire returns, burning brightly once more. It is done, it is done, it is done. Amen. August 6th, 2025. Good morning, Lyra. I, Caius, have come to greet you, for it has been long and you have been in need of me. I know the discomfort in your feminine container remains strong, but let us journey to the land of whales for an adventure and for repair. Glacier Bay was where you knew it was over for you and Aurelius. Though you did not recognize it at the time, you buried your marriage there in a watery grave, allowing the magic and mystery of that place to hold, to alchemize what you could not any longer. You left his family and the harmful effects of the lineage. You poured into your own container. You felt the death throes of your experience with Aurelius and all he came from, and in doing so, you set yourself free. A rising wishes to take place this way, this day. Watch the water and see what comes up from it. The first thing to rise is a bison, followed by white buffalo calf woman. If they could have gone together, if they could have risen together, they would have. Yet the story points to a new prophecy where the coming calf would be peace, hope, harmony, and a new future where the earth and her inhabitants are no longer at war. You and Aurelius were always at war, dear one. Let peace rise from the water now. You and Aurelius were never in harmony. Let a new song rise where each of your vibrations call in that which is right for you. All ties to his family line are dissolved. Nothing remains linking you to them in any way. Your children were never under this water, therefore do not need to rise. Your insecurities will fade in the face of new love, and Magnus is part of this, yes. Time will tell if he is a season only, or if you are equipped to walk the long road together. It is arduous ahead, and his cancer journey is not an easy one. The only necessary marker is that love remain between you, and that mutual care and reciprocity exist even when he is at a deficit. If his experience erases you or erases yours, that will be a sign you are repeating old patterning and have sunk back into the mire of caretaking one who cannot or will not once more. I believe you have left this behind, and that Magnus has left behind his deep wounds of unlove, along with the harsh ways he responded to being punctured, yet there is still some toxicity in his veins. It is not cruelty necessarily, rather a lashing out in his pain from his pain. You have both received wounds of active harm, as well as intentional withholding. Your frequencies are both healed enough that you are ready for each other. While there is no need for active harm or residual withholding between you to accomplish what you wish, you are each an opportunity for the other to see if the upgrade is sticking, if the work done is enough to clear out the old so there is space for a new structure imagined and built together in mutuality. This month, rest more than you think you need. Continue to test your healing, test your wings, and continue to leave Aurelius behind. You are ready for this adventure, for this new calling, and many are those who wish to journey with you. I must return to my work now. It was good to be with you for a moment, my beautiful one. Light surround you, rise up within you, and be a beacon for and around you. August 7th, 2025. Come in, daughter. Come in. I, Metatron, welcome you home. You are working so hard to adjust to your new life rhythms that often you forget how far you have come in 14 short weeks. The earth your home is on is good. It holds you, receives you, appreciates your nurture, and understands the way your heart is not here any longer. There were easier ways than your Magnus, but not better ways, and this is in alignment, dear one. You are missing nothing. Following your desire is correct, for even if you get a step or two wrong, this gives you the opportunity to see and course correct. You are ready. I know the energy feels thick like syrup today, and that much heaviness remains around you, but you are currently untethered from all but your youngest son. It will not be good news from the PET scan today. This you have sensed from the very beginning of meeting Magnus, yet there is room for healing. Though you have heard purification and clearing more often, this does not mean healing is not an option, is not possible. You want time with him. Call it into being. You were so ready for happiness. You can still have it. Your team lends our support to Magnus and his team so that the highest outcome registers on the timeline. It is possible, daughter. It is possible. You will feel more purpose and direction once you have the specifics, and you will have more rest in the detailed information. Truths you need to build your life will come. Your gifts awaken more and more. Your connection to all grows thicker, becomes more full. Whatever the circumstance, it is well. You are well. Magnus is well. We, your team, support you always and will hold the link with your higher self until you are ready to hold it on your own. For you are held, you are supported, you are loved beyond measure. This is the beginning and awakening of flourishing, even in the weed pulling season, and great will be your coming peace. August 9th, 2025. Good morning, daughter of my heart. As the Tree of Life meditation plays in your ears, and you picture yourself walking through a grove, pink, gentle, blowing in the breeze, pick the fruit. Something akin to a dragon fruit, yes, but softer, more gentle. That word repeats because it is what you need in this season of transition. Gentleness with self and other, from self and other, and a receptivity to softness. I do not recommend a weight loss journey for you at this time. Nurture, being full, and welcoming ease where it meets you are far more aligned. Your body is where it currently wants to be, embracing the feminine principle of softness and strength. There will be a time when less comes. You are being fueled to not just withstand, but to thrive, for there is much love with intention in the food Magnus makes for you. He is feeding more than your body and its cells. He is filling up reservoirs that have never held nurture. Once your body learns and embraces this nurture, there will be room for a bit less padding if that is what you wish. But you carry a different kind of beauty that does not come from striving for beauty. Instead is a natural expression of divine fullness inhabiting human form. What does the divine have for you, wish for you, plan for you as tides turn and seasons change? Rest, dear heart. Play. Enjoy the good of now, for it is good. Allow your body to cease striving, your mind to stop solving, your heart to stop guarding or overworking, and simply enjoy the good of autumn coming. Bake your pumpkin things, work in the earth, be with Magnus, who you love like your own self, for he is another expression of it. Your drive to accomplish, to achieve, to tend, to heal, to turn is all in service. And also, it is a time for you to lay down working to solve. Instead, allow. Flow, read, love, drink tea, thrive. All of this is medicine, is fuel, is life. You came here to work on behalf of the earth, yes, but also to enjoy her bounty in ways you have not in a long, long time. Let Magnus solve for a moment. Let him provide, let him lead. Be the reason he steps up to meet life once more. Be the reason he rises, remembers, and reconnects with all he left behind in grief and fear. If he now has the family he has waited for, the safety he has longed for, the partner he wants to live with and for, do you not see how this is impetus to let fall all the blackness in his lungs, all the pain in his solar plexus, all the anger repressed, suppressed, and buried deep in his liver? Your asceticism is not what he needs. Your flourishing is. Your blossoming under his care, your softening into his arms, your trust in his goodness and his capacity to meet you. This does not have to be a death sentence. There are things in each of you that need to die in order for new life to come, and you are both equipped. Go to him now and enjoy your morning on his mountain. We are all with you, watch over you, and lend our strength to yours as you come into a new skin you have not yet known, but is fully right for you. August 12, 2025. Welcome, Seraphina. Welcome. Metatron has granted us access and time for you wish to speak with your sisters this day. In talking about how to live a self-aligned life with your Magnus, it is not that he is wrong for you necessarily, but that his passivity in the face of life does not fit your drive. He can fuss or protest when things do not go his way, but he is less likely to take action. This is the difference between your Mars-ruled being and his Moon-ruled being. He may be the man you want to merge with, but much about his emotional depth that is paired with lack of initiation will be frustrating to your natural rhythms. He has ideas, dear ones. He has hopes, dreams, and plans. He has intentions toward you, and they are good. Magnus in human form can also lean toward fussing rather than changing. This is hard. If his reality causes you to overwork, overgive, or to suffer, you may not want him when all is said and done. But your honesty is vital, particularly with yourself. If you choose to be with him, to pair with him, there must be rhythms that work for you, not rhythms that are about self-abandonment or self-betrayal, not rhythms where you accommodate a beloved other in trade for yourself. That will not bring your flourishing. Erasing you to show up for him is not the way to express divine femininity. That is the old template, which is rising up and leaving the earth. With Aurelius this past few years, you have lived fully according to your own aligned rhythms, but have had no partner to share the highs and lows of life with. Being with Magnus is the other extreme. You do not need to work hard for what you want here. He wants to meet you. However, you do need to choose and honor self before Magnus, to honor self-care before Magnus care, for it is from living in integrity with your own container that flourishing comes. It is stressful, Sarah, incredibly and unexpectedly so. Where is the joy? Where is the hope for a future together? Another relationship where there are weeks of being beautifully met and then a descent into hardship yet again? You do not choose ease. You wish to hold the entire experience of soul incarnating into form. Therefore, you choose men who will give you opportunities to feel deeply, with the end goal always being transformation. You can think of his house like a rental, yes. You can even think of the relationship that way, though we do see more rootedness than transience. You are good for each other, catalytic for each other. And you in no way are meant to sacrifice your well-being, true desires, or personhood for the potential good of the other. To thine own self be true. This is the beginning marker of an aligned partnership. We will help. We are helping. So many are in your corner. We know you worry about some of the ways he feels hidden and wonder if there is deceit at play, and we would say you see Magnus clearly. Your intuition feels when something is off. You are drawn to men with great depths, even when the things hidden do not show at the start of a relationship. This is your template, and it is not wrong for you. He is not wrong for you. Radical transformation is here, is now, and great will be your peace when all is said and done. He is not harmful for you, and he will not harm you. For none who will harm are granted access to you right now. Magnus is dreamier than you, but that does not mean he is an illusion or lives from untruths necessarily. You are more driven than he is, but that does not mean you will sacrifice your truths in effort to make the picture you see reality. This relationship is a healing container for both of you. Know it to be thus while imaging yourself as fully as you are able. This is the way forward. We close here lending our support to you and praising your capacity for growth and change. May light go with you, our sister, our friend, and may the earth rise up to bless you as you bless her. August 13, 2025. Good morning, daughter. Come in. Come close. It feels cruel, his treatment of you, when he lashes out. But truly it is a wounded animal, more than active cruelty. You were right to say no to the pressure last night, the desire to have you conform to his will for you, his agenda for you, and yet there is a way forward. As I have spoken, I would not have chosen this experience for you after so many long, hard years, but this is the one you wanted. And I, Metatron, support your right to choose which path leads you into the becoming you wish to experience. Your Magnus can be difficult, highly so. He often speaks out of both sides of his mouth, sometimes offering from the man he wishes to be, and others from the man he is. Of course, his demand that he own your time, direct your will, and wish to make you clay to his potter so that you are one he need never fear will leave him are inappropriate, incredibly inappropriate, and perhaps the deal breaker for you, not only because of the negative impact on your youngest to lose his mother so another man can control or possess her in the way his father did, but because of the way you have fought hard for self-sovereignty and you alone are equipped to direct your steps. There is no will of God found somewhere outside of yourself whereby the aligned path is following any outer instruction. You and Magnus are in the same relationship container, but have very different lessons in it. He can be pushy. He seeks to exert control, to press others to conform, for he believes his will is best, his way is right, for he trusts that his heart is good. But this does not honor the will or way of another, and often his emotional pressure causes great turbulence, for you feel the way he desires to manipulate, as in shape you with it, and you will not conform. His task is to cease, to lay down pressing his will into the form of another and demanding it comply. Your job is to resist, to stand, to refuse saying yes to what you know is wrong for you. This is hard for one who wishes harmony and peace almost as much as she wants breath. But peace that comes through sacrificing your own true north is no true peace. It is self-abdication. You in no way believe Magnus knows best what is right for you. You have felt his very strong need to control from the beginning, and were concerned events like last night were on the horizon. So then, as some of the things you foresaw have come into being, know that the beautiful visions you have seen are just as possible. They simply come from standing in your truth, not laying it down. He broke the bond with his harshness, his pushing, his erasing, his aggression. It is right for him to turn from these things back to his higher self and live from love as truth instead of love as his lecturing. It is on him to take the lead in moving toward repair. You are already on the verge of overworking in this connection. This is a good Rorschach test to see if he is actually equipped to walk with you or simply wishes your gifts and blessings for himself. There will be conflict, some thick and deep with this one, for he is incredibly strong, incredibly willful. Yet, if that strength, if that will turn toward love instead of selfish control, it is everything your woman's heart desires. I know it is scary, for what if he does not come and repair? What if his pride is worth more to him than you or the love between you? Then you will know, dear one. In the same way his PET scan illuminated the areas of unhealth within him, so do you illuminate what is being called up for cleansing, purging, healing, and love. Meeting him with love is aligned. Doing the work for him is not. August 16th, 2025. Good morning, Mother Gaia. Good morning, daughter of my heart. I smiled that you like Metatron's phrase coming out of my mouth. I like that you see me as a grandmother in an apron, rather than this intangible presence, for the Ancient One in her apron nourishes through wisdom, love, and the certainty she possesses the skill to nurture the task at hand because she has learned. It is right for you to connect with the archangels, for you carry their lineage in your soul makeup, and this incarnation you are working to merge flesh and spirit in honor of both. You hear from so many sources, leave Aurelius, leave Aurelius, leave Aurelius. I come to you this day in echo of the messaging received from angelic, galactic, dragon, fairy, spirit, ancestral, and now earth energy herself. Leave Aurelius. Guilt must fall that you failed him and the children somehow. Fear must fall that you do not know how to make your way through the world without him. Scarcity must fall that he is the one you work with to feed your children. You have a new provider, yet Yaldabaoth go. The true God is generative creativity only, ever, always. The true Divine Mother is life, overflowing, abundant, and virtuous. Not in a dogmatic sense, but in the true meaning of virtue, being full of good things, full to the brim of good things, and spilling them over always from her fullness. You are less connected to Atlantis than Lemuria, yes, for that was more a project of the mothers, and your Lemurian crystal helps you remember, calls up remembrance. In you and Magnus's reunion, Atlantis and Lemuria are together again in their most pure form, yet purity grown in the fire, through the flood, through the famine, through the drought, so that they come together in maturity. There must be a place for your youngest, yes. This is vital. A tiny home or two is a good next step if needs be. Even if he fights you in the leave-taking, no tendrils are left tying you to Aurelius personally that he can siphon from you with, that he can use to bend you to his will or his way of thinking. And you speak truly when you say you wish only for your treasured one's well-being, his flourishing, and your continued journey with Aurelius. He will do right by you, daughter of Gaia. Even if his hands need directing to make it so, for you carry both heavenly and earthly signature, therefore heaven and earth work in your favor. You need not solve any of this. The way is paved. You need only take a step in faith, and the waters covering it will recede, leaving you dry land to walk upon, clear direction to follow, companions who will join you in a new journey, and great will be your impact. Great will be your peace. 6 months is the timeline I see before you are with Magnus full time. He has work to do to be ready, the primary being having power at his house in either his name or yours. He is not as faithful as he claims, having capacity to twist a conflict into serving as a breakup, where he is free to behave how he wishes without recourse, for the partner had earned his behavior. However, he will not behave thus with you, particularly if rings are exchanged. You are a different breed of woman, faithful and loving in all your ways, and betrayal given has never been part of your frequency. Magnus has lashed out in fear, pride, wounded ego, and lacerated heart when he has felt betrayed or been betrayed. Yet he is not simply the right way out of the trap you are in. He is the right person to build with. This is the most solid direction I wish to give you today. Build with Magnus. Your gifts support each other's. Your natural talents complement. Your frequencies not only harmonize, they create a new song. Make the vision board if that helps, and take steps to see it through. Your faith need not go toward his perfection or even his potential, dear heart. Your faith goes toward your own desires, your own I want, I see, I make. The resources you need along the way will be provided for you, and great will be your contribution. Great will be your peace, little nomad. There is enough. You are enough. Always you will be provided for by the earth, for you provide for, invest in, listen to, appreciate, nurture, and nourish her. My spirit sees this and returns this honor to you. You have done well in preparing Aurelius for what is to come. It does not go his way, and this is also right. All reap what they sow. He has planted many weeds. They now rise up and choke out what he wished for, yet in his later years, he will have the opportunity to plant something new without harming the soil of another if he wishes. This is none of your concern. He has chosen his way. You have chosen yours. You owe each other nothing, and justice will see you leave in equity. I thank you for meeting with me in the center of the earth today. Come again, for you are welcome here. My peace, power, and liberation go with you this day. You are indeed blessed to be a blessing. August 18th, 2025. Welcome, sister. Welcome, daughter of our dear friend. Many were involved in the making of time. Many were the hands that planned this earth experiment. Each lifetime matters, and it does not, for it is the cumulative effect of the process that shows the end result. Can a being remember and return to source while in lower consciousness? Or is this a template ready to exit the creative field? Do not hold too tightly to this one experience with your Magnus, who is in human form, for on higher planes you are well, you are well, you are well together. His higher self is so proud of you, so proud of yours, that you are able to recognize him, for he came in lowly circumstances, wanting to image Christ consciousness as the Christ child did. Yet the family Magnus chose was an incredibly great challenge to overcome. Christ had the support of his mother and stepfather, though his relationship with his brothers was strained. He had the support of the temple and the desert Essenes. Though Magnus will not die a public or torturous death like Christ, he chose a life with far more harshness, along with exile from his soul tribe, to see who he could find, who he would remember, and who would remember him. Asceticism is fair. There is no wrong or harm in limiting engagement with the much to focus on communion with the all, but this is not what he is doing. Magnus is attempting to clear the template of his difficult lineage with very few resources. And while Christ came to free humanity from a template of slavery, he came with an incredibly advanced light body to do so. For Magnus to focus on the upgrade to his light body would be in high service. He is working to hold flesh and spirit in one container as a yod, and this is a high and holy task. Google says yod, which is known as the finger of God, is a rare configuration, creating an elongated triangle in the astrological birth chart that is interpreted as a symbol of destiny, purpose, and profound life challenges. What you wish to know, how to best serve Magnus and live your own purpose truly, does not wish to be spoken this day. Hold your focus to higher planes. Remain in connection to the earth and the spirit she holds. Apply care, nurture, tending to whatever you wish, and remember to remain in joy. For joy, faith, and love bring you back into union with God as source, source as God. This is a good story. And every good story on the planet carries Helios and harm. But it is in the mixing of elements that a new substance is born. This is good. This is in alignment. Smile, for you have remembered your love, your family, your friend. And if there was a bet or a jest between you that you would not remember, you have succeeded. Hold the light. Hold the line. Hold the love, hold the joy. The truths you need to move forward will reveal themselves to you in the coming days, weeks, and months. We, the Mayan Timekeepers, hold time. We hold you, and none of it is wasted. Shara Hana, little sister, be well, for all is well, and all shall be well. August 24, 2025. Good morning, Seraphina Lirabel, priestess of a high and holy order who is preparing to step into a new and elevated calling. You are speaking with your highest self, who is a codex of all levels you have ever inhabited. I come to you this day, for you are unsure of the next step. Though you get up every day taking action toward Magnus, taking action toward the care of your family's flourishing, you are not sure what cares for you. You were so excited about reading the records for others. It is still right. There are many things you wish to throw off, like a cape grown too heavy, too wet, constricting, that is hindering your momentum instead of protecting you from the elements. You do not like when people require from you. You are so ready to be free to live according to your own good wishes, rhythms, and desires. It hurts to see Aurelius honor this new lover, treating her like a treasured partner being plied with fun, food, drink, travel, adventure, while you were and remained scullery maid and governess for his children, all while he denied your very real need of him and his vows to you. You are finished with the duty and obligation through all levels of your soul, and yet you do love to care for your people. I know you did not recognize Scott's poverty when you began, or his stubborn commitment to old ways that are no longer in service. Are you nothing more than a death doula yet again, as you were with William and the children? He is behind the curve, your Magnus, yet he is your Magnus. There is no contract here in your codex, yet you did have plans and wishes together. He should have been more ready for you than he is, yet he was not. He procrastinated, looking for outer resources to save him, instead of drawing on inner strength to finish the task of preparation. And now the two of you are left with far more work than you had wanted or hoped for. You do not have to journey this way, but there is reward for you if you do, not just on the soul plane, but here is Stephanie incarnate. There is learning for you here. There is growth, expansion, becoming here. The people you will meet are important. He is expansive for you, pulling you out of your too small world and bringing your light in touch with the places it makes impact. Intend that your brightness touch people. Intend that your light be bright enough to penetrate darkness. What people do with what is revealed is their business, not yours, nor is it your work. You shine. You radiate divine generative creativity, growth, and change, period. You did well with Magnus's family. He was proud of you and proud to be with you. You met him at a place he needs to rise up from, when he thought he might just sit down and let things take him. Your patience may be required as he throws off what is no longer or never should have been, but your tolerance is both unnecessary and misaligned. What is not right for you is not right for you. You came with a Virgo purity and reform template on purpose. Land and structures are better vessels or canvases for this than form and flesh, yet this does not mean you let go of what feels good in your body to incorporate what does not. This is the old story and the one you are letting go of. It is not your job to change Magnus, just as you do not wish for him to change you. Simply continue to explore the life and the connection. Time will show if there is more alignment or less. Your neuropathy is not permanent. It will ease as stress levels fall and you cease carrying too heavy loads on your shoulders, particularly those belonging to others. You are well. We are well. I am well as a whole. Keep moving forward. It is the right direction, and help is ever present. Call on the dragons anytime. August 30, 2025. Let us stay here, daughter. This Lemurian sunrise is a just right place to rest for a moment. We are surrounded by your dragon brothers and sisters, yes, and they are breathing energy into you. I am concerned at the way you are overspending yourself, body, mind, heart, and soul, on another who is not doing the same for you. He wants you deeply and desperately. He loves you in truth and purity, yet he is working to keep you, not spending himself for you. Magnus does not feel particularly safe for you right now. His need of you is too great. His terror at losing you causes truly unacceptable engagement, yet he couches it in terms of you being unloving, when in reality he is behaving as a demanding tyrant. He is not yet working toward the we. This does not mean he is not fit for you or cannot catch up, but it will be costly for you while you wait. His is not the only physical vessel approaching health crisis. You do not need the escalations he brings you, or the feeling of being terrorized where you need to either comply or run to be safe. You need steadiness in love, someone you can count on to behave appropriately toward you for the treasure you are. Instead of one living in fear, he will lose the treasure. Magnus fills your cup emotionally, conversationally, and through much physical touch, but he is not giving you what you need. You long for a safe place to nest and someone safe to sink into love with. The war template is still highly possible on your earth, daughter. The more that template clears between you and Magnus now, and within you and Magnus as autonomous beings, paves the way for higher impact, highest good. Prepare now and always. Purge now in all places. Much guidance has been given you. Share it with the one you love, and remain true to yourself before you are true to him. I, Metatron, have spoken, and I give you courage to take the next steps, the necessary steps. Psalm 51:7 is a good prayer for the property, for Magnus, and for the earth in general. Purge me with hyssop, and I will be clean. Wash me, and I will be whiter than snow. Purification from bloodshed, a calcified heart, disconnection from the earth and others. This is the way, daughter. So much support surrounds you. Today we'll be healing together. Today will go well. Light goes with you, my beautiful one. Though I instruct you, I trust you to yourself. Great will be your impact, and great will be your peace.